We've got an opportunity now that we haven't had probably a century. We have the opportunity to change our Constitution and instill checks and balances that will limit and take away any opportunity that anybody ever has again of fleecing us like we just experienced. And if we don't limit that Constitution and decentralize power and instill checks and balances like it should be, I mean, that's how our local lodges work. We have checks and balances. We have boards of trustees that actually look at things and report to the membership. That's what we need to do. We need to be open and honest and communicate what's going on. If we can't change the Constitution immediately, be thinking ahead to the next convention of how we need to change that to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And those checks and balances are so critical, and they were stripped away just incrementally over the last several conventions. I've attended 4 conventions. I've watched it. I've spoke against it. I've tried to stop this. I've tried to raise people's awareness. We just need to bring that back. And truly, on that, it's our responsibility to change it. We're brothers and sisters keepers. The people that are going to the convention need to realize that. They need to step up, pay attention to what's going on, and think about what this is going to look like, what this Constitution will look like, not just after the convention, but 20 years from now. Who's going to be up in the international running it? How are we going to make sure that they do their job appropriately? If we install those checks and balances, we codify what we want as a membership, the leaders of our organization will be following that. Education is the cornerstone of our organization. We have to spend more time educating our members on not just how to be a Boilermaker, no matter whether you're working in a shop, a shipyard, or out in the field construction. We need to do more education on how the union works, how the bylaws in your local lodge work, how grievance mechanisms work. I just see a lot of misinformation out there, and I wish we could explain that better, and I wish we had systems in place, consistent, reliable systems that we could get out to these local lodges that could implement training. We've done some training internally for a long time in 647, my home lodge. I've hosted those trainings. We go through the Constitution, the bylaws, the referral rules, and I make sure everybody understands how things truly work at the lodge. We spend a lot of time in just how the lodge functions. We've noticed a marketable difference in our local by educating our members. But education, just so people can truly understand how things work, a good resource to go to for answers. Biggest thing I talk to our memberships about is, if you don't know, just call and we'll explain it to you as best we can. You might not like the answer, but it's the answer, but it's the truth. And I think that's what we need to focus on. Live up to our agreements. If we make the agreement and we sign it and we ratify it, we need to live up to that agreement, no matter where it is. And if we find weaknesses in it, well, we got to note that, and then in the next bargaining session, we bargain to fix it.